Hello, family. So I am getting ready to fix something to eat. We are having some white long grain rice, some pork chops that I have sliced into strips. So we're going to have pork chop strips. And I think I'm going to have some sweet peas or some green beans today. So just follow along today and let's get started. So right now I'm going to wash my rice. You don't have to if you don't want to, but I'm going to wash all the starch off of it. So here we go. And I have a half a cup of rice. So let's get it washed here. You want to wash it until your water is clear. Get a spoon here. Yeah, I'm going to go ahead and cook this pork chop. I cut them in strips because it was kind of thick, and it'll be enough for some leftovers. I'm not going to eat all of this at one time. You can always freeze it if you don't want to eat it within a couple days. All right. So it's almost clear. And I'm using cool water, you guys. I'm not using hot water, just cool water to rinse my rice. All right, the water is clear. I'm going to set it to the side here. And then I'm going to get, let me see, where's my other, I'm using that one, so hold on a second. Get a bowl out here. All right, so I have a half cup of rice, so I'm going to do in my pan over here. And I'm using a small stainless steel pan. I'm going to go ahead, since I'm using a half a cup of rice, I'm going to use a cup of water. Over here I have my oil getting ready, but I'm going to set it to the side so it won't burn. So that's a cup of water, but I think I'm going to use a cup and a half. All right. So we're going to go ahead and get that started. Let's see here. Get my water started. And then I'm going to add some butter. Actually, I'm going to sprinkle a little salt in here too. Just enough to cover the bottom of your pan. All right. Then you're going to add a teaspoon of butter. All right. Let me turn this water off. So we got that out the way. Butter back up. Now, let's season our pork chop strips. Get this handle turned around. Once my water gets to boiling some, I'm going to stir that butter around in there, and then I'm going to add the rice. This is some onion powder. I'm just using simple seasoning today. So I'm going to sprinkle some onion powder. Going to use some black pepper. I'll sprinkle some salt. I am using sea salt, you guys. Sea salt. Now we're going to flip them. My hands are clean. I always stress that. Yep. Yep. Alright. That's some off here before I grab my salt. Here we go. We're going to go in with the salt. Not much. Go in with the onion powder. Go in with the black pepper. Alright, that's it for that. Okay. Let's get this oil back on. Have to get my, move this around here. It's almost ready for me to add the rice. Alright, so I gotta get my flour out because we're gonna use flour to batter the pork chop strips. I have a bag here. Put flour in here. Alright. Alright, so let's get started with these pork chop strips. Put me in 2 at a time. And zip this bag up. Shake, shake, shake. Put them in the oil. More. Zip the bag. Shake, shake, shake. Pork chop strips. All right. 2 more in here, get them ready. They're getting ready. Wash my hands off. Get this rice in here. Okay. I'm going to stir. The butter mixed in with the rice. I think I want to add a little bit more butter. I'm going to add a little bit more water. Butter. Just a little bit of water. That's good. More. I'm going to turn this down some. Number 4. I don't want it to cook fast. Turn this light on. Just check these chops here. Yes. Pork chop strips. the butter incorporates with the rice. And then I'm going to cover it and I'm going to leave it. And I think I'm going to turn it down a little bit more so it won't cook so fast. Alright, that's going to be it. And I'm going to cover it and let it be. Because if you keep stirring your rice while it's cooking, it tends to want to stick. So, but since I rinsed it, it shouldn't stick so much. Just rinse this off. Put it over here to dry. This out here. Alright, get this in here. I always wipe up behind myself so I don't have a mess everywhere. Let's check these strips here. Turn out pretty good. Alright, so let's set this over here to the side. So you guys, they're frying. And once I take them out, I will hit you back in a second. Alright, I'm back. I am getting ready to rinse off my sweet peas because I decided we're going to have sweet peas today. Come on. Sit right there. Get your pot here. Sweet peas in. Water. Turn it off. Over here. Alright, let's take out strips here. Get the rest of them here, a couple more. So I will hit you back in a second. Alright, I'm back. So while I was off camera, you guys, I went ahead and added a little bit of sea salt and pepper and some butter for my sweet peas. Alright, so let's try a little bit of our pork chop strips and see how they turn out. Let's see. Not bad. Not bad. Put that right there. Okay. I'm getting to where a lot of things taste very salty to me, even though I don't even add that much and I use sea salt. Since I've not been using a lot of salt, it doesn't matter if I go to a restaurant or whatever, it just seems like everything is so salty to me because I have been using less salt. So it's almost like I don't even need salt anymore for my food, just some seasoning. So like these, for instance, it's not that much salt I added, but I can taste it. It seems like it is, but it's really not. It's just my tongue. I have changed the way it tastes. Salt tastes so salty. It's so salty to me. Even if I use seasoning salt, and I try to be as light as I can, lightly on each side, but it just seems like it be too much at times. This is, I think it's just right, but I think I'm gonna probably just start eliminating it or just salt it on one side because it just seems salty to me. So what's been going on in your neck of the woods? How's everything been going with your family? Everything's been going okay with my family. For the ones that I do talk to, because I don't know about all of them, because I don't talk to all of them. All right, it's time to take some more out. But I've been doing okay. I've been like hurting some with my back and my knee. That's why when I do come on here, it may seem like I'm brushing, but I can't be on my feet too long. Matter of fact, I need to go in here and get my walker so I can sit on it. But if I be up too long on my feet, I tend to be hurting later on in the evening. So that's why I be trying to do these quick little videos with you guys, trying to get my content going, trying to stay consistent with being on YouTube, because you know you gotta get those videos out. All right, let's take the other strips out. They're ready to come out. And let's get the other ones in. Turn that water on so I can be able to wash my hands once I get finished here. So let's put the last one in. Soap. Open this up. Move this out of the way for a little bit here. Let me push my sleeves back. Right. And just right down. All right. So here is how it's looking. So remember the other day when I made that carrot cake? I want to show you guys something. Look, it's almost gone. It was so good. It's almost gone. It was so good. But dinner is almost ready. Let's see how this rice is looking over here. Because I usually have a hard time cooking white rice. But I think I'm doing a good job on it today. I'm not going to go in there and do like this because it'll mess it up. I'm just moving some of this butter around. Cover it back up. I think, let me use some of this, just a tad. I think it may need a little bit more water. It's weird, but there we go. You don't want your rice to be hard. Remember, don't stir it all up. Just move that water I just added. I'm just moving it around in there. Okay, that's it. I'm not gonna mess with it anymore. That's it. Cause I don't wanna mess it up. Let's wipe this off. Let's turn on these sweet peas. I'm gonna put them on 4 to start. It don't take much for the sweet peas because they're already done. You just add a little seasoning to them and a little pepper, and you're good to go. Check these here. Do a flip on them. All right. Turn this down some. All right. So I will hit you back in a second after the last pork chop strips cooks. I will hit you back in a second. So hold on. All right, they're almost ready. I know you guys noticed that I'm using a little pot here for my deep frying. I usually do this if I don't want to take out the big deep fryer just to add oil for a little bit of meat. But I do have a actual deep fryer. It's in storage right now. So I improvised and I said, well, you know what? I can use a pot. No problem at all. So yeah, just so you guys know, I do have a deep fryer. It's just in storage right now. Right. So this is just a little quick little meal. I don't know if you ever thought about putting your pork chops in strips, especially when they're kind of thick. Cause I don't like real thick pork chops. I don't, unless you like probably put them on the grill or bake them, or even put them in the crock pot so they can get tender. I just do not like a thick pork chop. And then just have some rice and some sweet peas. So I want to thank you guys for coming along with me in the kitchen today. I know you guys' schedules be busy, but I do thank you for watching my videos. Remember to like, share, and subscribe. And I will greatly appreciate it. So just hold on a second, all right? All right, so it's time to take them out. I already turned the stove off. Just take them out here. So, like today, I only used some sea salt, onion powder, and black pepper. I didn't want all that seasoning today, but again, if you're cooking along with me or you're gonna try this, go ahead and add whatever seasonings you like. I just wanted to show you what I was doing for a little quick meal today. My rice is still cooking. My sweet peas are over here still warming up. Let's give them a stir here. I love sweet peas. They smell so good. Let's wipe down this mess here. Alexa, what's the temperature today in Flint?
Right now, it's 62 degrees Fahrenheit.
Oh,
Tonight,
wow.
expect a low of 51 degrees.
Oh, wow. We're going to have a comfortable night. It's in the 60s today. It looks beautiful out. The sun is shining out there. Yeah, so we've been getting some springtime weather here. We did have a cold winter. Freezing. So I am so happy that it's warm, and it's warming up. We may get a little bit more snow here. That's the way it does here in Michigan. One minute is springtime, the next minute is wintertime. We call it, in Flint, we say we have bipolar weather. So today is really nice. I hope it be nice on the weekend. But I'm mostly being here in the house. I don't go out much. I got to figure out some things to do because it do get a little boring. But there's not much to do here in Flint, and I don't go visiting too much. I just don't. You know, I just don't. People be wanting you to come and visit them all the time, but they never ever really like to show up for you. And so I just learned, you know what, leave people alone. They want to see you, they'll call you, or they'll try to come see you. And like I said, the warmer it get, I may get out a little bit more, do a little window shopping, maybe go see a couple people. But like I said, I don't get out that much. That way, I won't be in no trouble. Cause you can't get in a lot of mess around here in Flint. There's so much drama that go on around here. So I tend to stay to myself a lot. I am a people person now. If you get me out and get me around some people, you know, and they cool, and we having some fun, you know, and not around any funny acting people, because I'm down to earth. I don't like funny acting people. I don't look down on people. So I deal with people that's basically like me. I don't have time for people that's up on themselves and be sitting up trying to look down on people that may have less than them. So everything is just about finished here. I'm turning these sweet peas off now. So I will hit you back in a second. Let me check on this rice. Alright, everything is finished. It turned out great. Here's my sweet peas. Oop, got some juice. That's just a little juice. There's my sweet peas. And here's my pork chop strips. And here's the rice. The rice turned out great. Here's the rice. It's not hard. It's not sticky. It's fluffy. So, I am proud of myself with my rice. I'm going to cover it back up because it's still hot. Let's taste it though. It's tender. I'm going to put it back over here. Let it finish cooling off. And it's all set. So, I want to thank you for coming along with me in the kitchen today. Remember to like, share, and subscribe. I will see you guys in the next video. Alright, bye-bye.